please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Excuse me. If you have one, I'll take one.
I'll wait for the roll call.
You still sick?
Sinus infection. I'm on an antibiotic, so I get them often. So,
No.
Far back.
all right, 6 o'clock. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman,
Present.
Thomas Wood,
Here.
Meg LaFave,
Yeah.
Barbara Hebert,
Here.
Charles Costick,
Here.
Say that better.
James J. Coffey,
Here.
and I am present.
Okay, resolution 217, approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of December 19th, 2019 and January 2nd, 2020 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed
So
with.
moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Seconded.
Heber, any discussion? Seeing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. At this present time, is there anything for public comment? What I am going to do is, for the individuals that are here tonight, I assume for class?
Yep.
Okay. Someone here will sign one of your documents at the end. I'll try to highlight some of the things and why we do it in particular fashion to help answer some of your questions. Each meeting, either a work session or a general meeting of sorts, and we afford people an opportunity for public comment, okay? Most of our resolutions are done through the committees or work sessions, and tonight is more the formal meeting, and that's why we're ratifying stuff tonight, okay? Resolution 218, abstract 1B-20.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 1B-20-1233 for $79,561.96. Abstract 1B, 20B 1 through 9 prepays the amount $466,098.93 and 2019-2020 413 through 422 for $125,293.06 and 2588 through 2669 for $602,453.38 be received, as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said
So moved.
abstracts.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Caustic, is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. Resolution 219, monthly department reports.
Resolved to receive and place on file monthly department reports. Buildings and Grounds, Dog Control Officer, Highway Superintendent, Parks and Recreation, Safety Committee, Tax Receiver, Water, Wastewater, Codes and Zoning, Historian, Justice Court, Planning and Community Development, Supervisors, Financial Report, and Town Clerk.
Is there a motion?
Just so you know, the only ones we received were the ones that are marked Buildings and Grounds, Highway Superintendent, Parks and Rec, Codes and Zoning, and Supervisors, and Planning and Community.
Thank you.
But I'll move.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
LaFave, yes, just the way that we identify it is the month per department. Is there any further discussion on that? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie, thank you very much. Resolution 220, appointment of the Town of Plattsburgh delegate for the 2020 Association of Towns meeting.
Whereas training for municipal employees and officials is being held in New York City, February 16th through the 19th, 2020, and as member of the Association of Towns, the Town of Plattsburgh has certain privileges. Therefore, be it resolved that Michael Cashman be appointed the official representative of the Town of Plattsburgh and be allowed to cast their vote on behalf of the town at the 2020 annual meeting of the Association of Towns, and Kevin Patno be an alternate delegate if needed, and be it further resolved that copies of this resolution be given to Michael Cashman and Kevin Patno, and that one placed in their personnel file, and the supervisor complete the certificate of designation noting himself as the official town delegate.
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does carry. Resolution 221, Bluff Point Pump Station Award.
Whereas Resolution 19 -182, authorized to advertise for sealed bids for the project entitled Bluff Point Pump Station Improvements. Sealed bid documents were opened on December 12th, 2019 at 11 a.m. And whereas the consulting engineers, LaBerge Engineering and Consulting Group, have submitted their report relative to their analysis of bids, therefore be it resolved that the recommendation of said engineers be hereby accepted, approved, and adopted, and be it further resolved that the Trade Road Pump Station improvements be hereby awarded to J.E. Sheehan, 208 Sissonville Road, Potsdam, New York, 13676, in the amount of $1,490,000, and it is further resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to execute the agreement for said services totaling $1,490,000, and it is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Director of Water and Wastewater.
So moved.
Wood, is there a second?
Second.
Costick, I'm going to make one adjustment, and the finance manager as well.
Okay, thank you.
Is there an error on the second resolve? Should say Bluff Point Pump Station and not Trade Road Pump Station.
Thank you, Debbie.
You're welcome.
Any further discussion? For the amount of money that we're spending, that, like a roll call vote, please.
Thomas E. Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Yes. So does Gary. Resolution 222, Trade Road Pump Station Award.
Whereas Resolution 19-183 authorized to advertise for sealed bids for the project entitled Trade Road Pump Station Improvements. Sealed bid documents were opened on December 12, 2019 at 11 a.m. And whereas the consulting engineers, LaBerge Engineering and Consulting Group, have submitted their report relative to their analysis of bids, therefore be it resolved that the recommendation of said engineers be hereby accepted, approved, and adopted, and be it further resolved that Trade Road Pump Station improvements be hereby awarded to J.E. Sheehan, 208 Sissonville Road, Potsdam, New York, 13676, in the amount of $1,330,000, and it is further resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to execute the agreement for said services totaling $1,330,000, and it is further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Director of Water and Wastewater.
Friendly amendment. I'm also going to ask add the finance manager on here. Is there a motion to the effect?
So moved.
Hebert. Tom, you slacking? Second?
I'll second.
Oh, LaFave.
Bob.
Tom doesn't care. Any discussion? Seeing none. Can I get a roll call vote, please?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Costick,
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Yes, resolution is carried. Resolution 223, 3% site plan return deposit for the site plan of 2018.
Whereas the Town of Plattsburgh Planning Board has reviewed and approved all requirements of the UMS Properties LLC parking lot site plan 2018, and whereas the Planning and Community Development Department has coordinated inspection of said project and reports all requirements have been met and completed, therefore be it resolved that the supervisor is hereby authorized and directed to release the deposit in the amount of $3,356.85 plus accrued interest to date, and it is further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution be forwarded by the Planning and Community Development Department Secretary with the return of deposit to UMS Properties LLC.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
Second.
Dave, is there any discussion? Tom, you sleep?
Oh, no. No.
All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. So does Gary. I know you love a good 3% site plan return, so that's why I was a bit
That's
concerned.
usually exciting.
Yeah, that's good for him.
These students are in the back going, wow, you have boring lives. Resolution 224, annual examination of the town fiscal records by the audit committee.
Whereas the town board is responsible for the general management and control of the town finances, town law section 64(1), and important aspects of this responsibility is to provide a process to monitor and review on a routine basis the work performed by those who handle money as part of their town duties, and whereas in an effort to improve accountability and controls over finances and records in the town of Plattsburgh, Auditing Committee and Finance Manager has reviewed the 2019 records of the town clerk, town justices, recreation and town tax receiver as per regulation, and whereas the town clerk's, town justices, recreation and town tax receivers records have been provided to the full board for their review, and whereas a review of town records has been prepared and is hereby presented to the town board for their review and approval, now therefore be it resolved that the annual audit as prepared and submitted by the Town of Plattsburgh Auditing Committee be accepted, placed on file as per regulation.
Is there a motion? Mr. Wood, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion?
The only discussion is just to thank the auditing committee for taking the time to go through this. It's a good job. And to Patrick and his team
Patrick,
for putting it
because-
together.
No, the department heads are busy year end, I think you all realize that, and then this kind of examination annually has to be done right as the new year starts in order for us to at least get our resolution done ahead of time or on time. So Patrick was able to get all the materials ready for our review and examination, and I thank you for that, because we wouldn't be able to get this on time or earlier.
And I want to, congratulate my colleague Barbara, because she did a heck of a job going through it, found all kinds of questions. Good job.
Thank
What about
you, Tom.
Chuck?
Chuck didn't do anything.
Thanks, Tom.
He's finally awake, though.
That's because Chuck is a new member to the audit committee. He will have his
He didn't do the
opportunity
auditing
next
last year.
Tom came out of hibernation over there.
Yes.
I'm off the auditing committee
Looking
this
forward to
year.
working with Chuck on this.
All right, thank you for everyone's involvement on this.
We need a vote.
I'm going to ask for a roll call vote, please.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Meg LaFave,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Charles Coster,
Yes.
and Michael Cash.
Yes, resolution is accepted and carried. Resolution 225, Fountain Brothers American Legion Post 1619 application for permit for public fireworks.
Whereas Fountain Brothers Post 1619 has duly submitted to the Town of Plattsburgh Town Board an application for a permit for the public display of fireworks to be held on January 31st, 2020 to take place at the American Legion Post 1619, situated along the Rand Hill Road in the Town of Plattsburgh, and whereas the town clerk has verified that all required documentation and fees have been received by the town, and the town attorney approving the application and liability insurance coverage as to form, and the Fountain Brothers Post 1619 as the controlling agency of the land on which the public display of fireworks is to be held, having also approved the granting of said application by the town. Now, therefore, it is resolved that the town clerk be and be hereby authorized and directed to issue the required permit for the public display of fireworks by the applicant on Friday, January 31st, 2020 at the American Legion 1619. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager, codes officer, town clerk, and pool insurance.
Is there a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Costick, is there a second?
I'll second.
LaFave. Just for some quick discussion, this was not a draft previous, it's being brought tonight. Kevin's been working diligently with 1619 to get this done.
I see that.
This is one of those items that's been kind of a moving target in years past.
Yep.
Because it's a group of volunteers that are putting together a number of the activities for Winterfest. So to actually have this done earlier is actually really nice.
No, it is
So,
nice. Yeah, I see that.
Kudos
Thank you.
to all involved. So, with no further hesitation or conversation, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
So does Carrie. I know of no need, and I'm going to hope to be able to finish off the month of January soon by saying this again, to go into an executive session. So, with nothing before us, is there any motion to adjourn tonight's meeting at 6:14?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Costick. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, drive home safe, everyone.